Francine James was the first female and first black air traffic controller in Ithaca, but she never saw herself as that.
She was just living her life, but as Kayla Green reports, she was making history in the process.
High school dropout, she'll rule the skies.
That was a local newspaper's headline about Francine James in fall 1977, when she became the first female and first black air traffic controller in Ithaca.
I'm not thinking it's important or significant. I was just excited that I could do it.
She says she was just working her way through, trying to survive.
I was very naive when I went in. At 27, I had been married, had 3 kids, and I was still naive about life, and grew up poor, limited, in the city of Rochester. Didn't know much about life except for, a lot of the hardships, and which I didn't realize we were poor until I was in high school.
James says working for the Federal Aviation Administration was the highlight of her career. She later transitioned from air traffic controller to technician.
I never felt like I knew enough. And even to this day in life, I don't feel that way. There's always so much more to gain. But always continue learning.
She reached journeyman level, the highest you can go. But James still kept going.
You don't know you're making history until you're in it. You don't know you're affecting someone's life, sometimes until later on after the fact.
Her advice for young women trying to achieve their dreams? Be you and never let anyone take away from who you are.
Because I never had to fight, and maybe I was fighting and not realizing it, I just did it. I wouldn't trade it for anything. The good, the bad, the ugly. But that is what has been good for me.
And rule the skies she did.
1977, standing in front of Mike Monroney.
James says she was a professional student and always went by the motto of never settling for what the requirement is, instead going beyond it.
Entire generations of women journalists owe a debt of gratitude to trailblazers like Ann Keefe. Her story is part of the rich history of television news in Rochester. See why coming up.